What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Gino, and I'm back with another market recap. Before we hop into it, you already know what to do. I don't even gotta tell you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at last week's price action and see what happened. Let's go. Let us look at economic calendar again. This week, I didn't really see anything like any crazy news. Really, the only news, to be honest, I look for is FOMC, CPI, um, NFP. What else? Just or if anybody or like the president speaking or whatever stuff like that. But I didn't really see anything crazy. Like consumer confidence sometimes causes a little movement. So I guess that's a little something. Um, Other than that, I think maybe unemployment could be something, but yeah, other than that, I don't really see anything. So let's go ahead and hop into the chart. Let's see. So if we're looking at this 15-minute time frame. Let's look at Monday. So pretty much we ended up trending upwards. So technically it was a bullish week. No crazy moves since there was, like I said, not really any crazy news. So if you were looking at the S&P, you can just kind of see Monday was down. Tuesday is kind of consolidation, then it went up. Wednesday was probably the best day, to be honest, just straight up. And then had a little bit of a pullback on Thursday, and then Friday finished. On Thursday we tried to come back up. Friday we continued to going up, and then we ended bearish. So nothing crazy on the SPY. Let's look at QQQ. Probably about the same thing. Let's see. Starting on Monday. Yep, nothing really crazy on Monday. Nothing really crazy on Tuesday. Yeah, QQQ honestly this week was not it. It really wasn't it, because literally the only real good movement you had was on Wednesday and Thursday if you wanted sales. But other than that, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday was kind of rough, I ain't gonna lie. But that's if you're a day trader, because you need those good moves during the day. But if you're swinging, you're getting kind of chilling. You're not really where you want to be either with swinging, but because nobody likes consolidation, because nobody's making any money either way. But at the end of the day, consolidation, in my opinion, is still better than the trade going against you, like against your direction. So whatever. So let's go ahead and talk about my trades that I've been in. So as y'all know, as I was saying in last videos, I've been in QQQ and Palantir and then Plug. So let's go to hourly. So unfortunately on my QQQ trade, I had to close it with the loss. Like it expired on October 1st, but at this point on September 30th, that Tuesday, there's really nothing I could do, because even though it looks like on the chart that I was green, it was literally the day before expiration. So unless there was a crazy move up, I wasn't gonna make any money. So I just decided to just go ahead and close, because there's literally no point in me holding that. And so basically, I got in 3 contracts worth $58 each, and then I ended up selling them for like $6 each. So what is that? $52 loss times 3. You're looking at almost $160 lost on that trade, which it is what it is. I feel like, so with this trade, looking back, I do believe that if you see, we did have a couple of, let's see, we had like, not really a couple, but we did have a high moment, I guess I would say, like off the rip when I got it, because I got in September 17th. I really should have been looking to sell around September 22nd. I really should have just sold. And I say that because we hit all-time highs, and we had just got over $600 on QQQ. And usually, like, the every 10 is a psychological level. And what I mean by that is 600, 610, 620, 630. Like, when it's even, like tens, it's usually a psychological level. So once we broke 600, I should have been looking for my exit then. But I was like, hey, I got another week or so on this contract. Maybe we might get another day or two of us going up, and I can get some more profits. And I ended up staying in. I got greedy when I should have got out, because I believe at this peak, I think I was up $150 on that trade. But I ended up waiting. We ended up retracing almost all the way back at where we started. Basically all the way back at where we started. For me, for my entry. And then after that, it was just too close to expiration for me to get any money. So definitely should have closed that trade earlier. It was actually a really good setup, and it was a really good trade. But I just got to do better. I got to do better with closing when I'm in profit. And I think I need to just start trying to close no later than 7 days out. Because there really isn't a point unless price is just really moving in my direction. I don't think I need to be holding closer than 7 days out. I think I just, at that point, just need to give it up. But yeah, I took the L in that trade, so nothing there. Let's look at Palantir. First trade in Palantir was horrible. It was horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. This trade just was not it. I moved the stop like 2 or 3 times. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I tried to believe that it was a good trade, that we were just in a consolidation zone and we're about to, go up, go somewhere. It just did not work out for me. And honestly, with this entry, let's see, what did I do? That's what I did. With this entry, I'm pretty sure I saw this kind of like a bull flag in a way, something like that. Pretty much, I had it like this, right? And then I saw that we made this break over the post pre-market. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait and see if I can get an entry the next day. I should have waited a little bit longer on this entry, for sure. But I get anxious at times, and I went ahead and got in. Because I figured, I'm like, we almost hit 190 the other day, so surely I can go ahead and get in right here, about $8 move. Should be pretty simple. No, it was not simple at all. Got in, instantly went against me, and then this whole ride, I've barely been in profit. You can even look at it. I've literally been in drawdown this whole trade, And realistically, if I'm being honest, I was supposed to be out here. If I'm being 100% honest, I was supposed to be out of that trade right there. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I could let it ride. Because realistically, what helped me initially was, okay, we went down, we broke under this level of support, but we didn't confirm under it. So I was like, okay, maybe we might have, this might be a liquidity grab when we go back up. But we did go back up, so I thought I had some hope, and then we came right back down. And I should have just got out, but like I said, I'm holding unnecessarily instead of taking the L, and we just didn't get anywhere. Like I said, this whole time, just straight consolidation, which is trash. And so this setup expired on the 3rd, which was Friday. But again, there's no point. Like the the value of the trade was already basically at zero. So there was no point for me to hold because again, we needed a really good move, and it's been consolidating and acting like trash for the past week and a half. So I was like, screw it, I'm just I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. I just got rid of it. So I had two contracts worth 160, I believe. Not 160, I'm tripping. Two contracts worth $60, and like they basically essentially went to nothing. I think I sold them for like. I think I sold them for like. Let me check real quick. It was essentially nothing. See, yeah, I sold them for like $1 each. So they were worth 59 bucks. I sold them for $1 each, which is crazy. Lost all the money on that. So 2 L's for these swing trades, which it should have been baby L's, but it really should have been a dub and a baby L, but ended up being 2 pretty big losses. So accumulated now is probably like, what is that, 160 plus 1, almost 120. So we're sitting at 280 loss. So now let's look at plug though. Let's look at plug. So like I said, my bosses have been talking about plug for years. Well, it has been years technically. Probably about a year and a half, I would say. And so I haven't been interested in it because the technicals haven't been matching up. Because he likes to talk about fundamentals, but if the charts ain't lining up, you could be waiting a long time for a move to happen. So finally, the technicals started to match the fundamentals. We've been talking about a bunch of data centers being opened up, and they need to be powered. They need to be powered by alternative energy. So Plug is a hydrogen energy company, and so they may be a contender to power some of these new data centers. And so recently, Plug has been going crazy. Like, look at this, insane. So initially, like I said, off the rip, I was not getting into this trade until this downward trend line had been broken. I was not interested in Plug at all until we broke this lower, not lower, but this downward trend line. So we broke it around September 15th, 16th, somewhere in there. And ever since then, we done took off. And so I missed the initial takeoff. I wish I would have been looking at this thing when it finally broke the trend line. This is why you set alerts, people. But it's all good because we went up, shot up from $1.50 to over $3. But I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the pullback. I'm not gonna get greedy, or not greedy, I guess be anxious, and I'm just gonna be patient. I waited till we had a pullback. Look where we pulled back to. We used the fibs. I got in right here at this 0.61 level. Well, not really. I got in at 0.5, but it ended up going down all the way to 0.6. But after that, took off like a rocket, and that was amazing. And it looks good to still keep going too. But so, as you know, I just said you got to accumulate a loss of 280 with those last 2 trades. With this trade, I bought 5 contracts worth $20 each. So I spent a little bit over $100 to get into this trade. Right now, this trade, so those contracts were worth $20. And now currently, as we speak, those contracts are worth $100 each. So do the math. So if we went from $20 to $100 each, $80 times 5, I'm up $400, bruh. $400 right now on this trade. So I completely erased the 2 L's so far. Like I said, we don't know. I haven't closed the trade. I'm holding. So this could come back and bite me in the butt. But currently, right now, we're up $400. And what percentage return is that? I'm currently up 376%. You heard that correctly. Not 3.7%, not 37%, 376%. So, what was it? Before Friday, I believe on Thursday, I think on Thursday, since we were consolidating, uh, when I saw that we had this initial push, I was like, looking back. If we go back, essentially before I go back, I saw this initial push, and I was like, there's no way with this momentum we don't break the highs. So what I went ahead and did also was, and this is history too, this is my first leap option play. It's the first leap option play. I bought one contract worth $100, and it expires June of next year, and it's for plug. So I have a $3, I believe it's $3, a $3 leap option play that I got because I said there's no way that we don't break these highs. And I said that because we already broke the downward trend line, and if we go back and look, I'm like, if we break this with momentum, if we can bust through 332, there's nothing holding us from getting all the way up to $5. That's exactly why I bought the leap option. And if we continue, we could potentially go to even almost $6 and beyond, for real, because there's many imbalances that have not gotten filled. So right now we're only at $3, and I think we closed at $3.81, but we could see us go to $10 plus. You don't never know. So honestly, like the options are so cheap, I may just wait for another pullback, get a couple more leap options, to be honest, because this play that I'm currently in right now, it expires on October 24th, so I got plenty of time. I'm looking to get out of this play. I'm looking to get out if we can hit $5 to $6. Right now I have my TP at $5, but if I see we got momentum, if we can hit 6, I think the ultimate goal would be 6. But I'm be very cautious once we hit 5. I'm be looking to exit out. But if we can get some momentum and hit 6, yeah, that's it. Because realistically, I'm looking at it from the perspective of it's really whenever this trade turns into a ban or $1,000, that's when I'm trying to get out. So if I can turn this $100 into $1,000, then I'm content. So I believe that will be at about between $5 and $6 range. So hopefully we can get there. We'll see next week how we do. Hopefully we continue with the momentum and we can continue to go up. But let's just see. Actually, let's see. This week, president, nothing. We really don't got nothing. No news again, to be honest. So we'll see if president speaks or if anything interesting happens. But right now, hey, this is looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. So I did come to y'all next video. I told y'all last video, I hope I got some good news for y'all. I did come with some good news. I know I took 2 L's, but it's okay. It's okay. Right now, we're bouncing back from those 2 L's with this one trade. So that's how it is. That's how trading goes. You take a lot of L's, but if you do it right, your dubs can outweigh the L's. So that is pretty much it for this video. Like I said, we'll see what happens next week. Hopefully we get better price action, some good price action, and hopefully I can take some more trades. Right now, the only money that I'm really trading with is what's in my Weeble account. So, but all that's tied up right now into this plug position. So, we'll see if I close and then maybe open up some more positions or whatnot. We'll see. But yeah, all we can do is just wait till, for me, 8:30 Monday morning and see what the market does. But that's it for this video. If you stay to watch the whole thing, I appreciate you. You're a real one. And I'll see you on next video. Peace.